So this is a quick review on the Altec Lansing imt800. I'm just going to do a quick review of the unit itself and just some comparisons and just so this is the Altec Lansing imt800. I purchased it for a portable docking station for the iPod, and I wanted something that I could take with me. I wanted something that you know, that, like I said, was portable, that I could use, you know, if you're at the pool or if you're inside the house, whatever. I wanted something I could take with me, and I read some reviews, and I have to say this one I wasn't able to do hands-on with it, which kind of worried me, because I definitely like to go into Best Buy or wherever and mess around with their stuff and take a look at it, see if it's got the features you want, things like that, see if it has the sound you want. Anyway, looked at the Bose, and I think the Bose is a decent product. I'm not knocking them, but for $400 it's quite pricey. I think I paid just under $200 for this on Amazon, and read some of the reviews, and it was great. Right now I just have the music in the background, the radio going. So anyway, I'll just go over a few things on this Altec. So on the top here, and some features it offers. On the top here you have both your auxiliaries. Here is the power on and off. This is your source, your EQ, and this will change like your iPod songs right and left. So on here, here's your bass and your treble. If you hold down the EQ button and press over, you have a 7-band EQ, which is pretty cool if you prefer to adjust it that way. I just like it a little simpler here. Anyway, here's the front of it where the iPod goes. This is really cool because it protects it, because this is supposed to be kind of a party box, so if it gets tipped over, this helps keep the iPod in place. Here's your little oh, I don't know what size they are, so I apologize, maybe 3-inch mid-range, and your tweeters. And then I'll turn it to the side, and this is pretty impressive. It's got, I think it's like a 5 1/4-inch sub. I think one of them's active and the other one's passive, so the other one just is there for just helping with that sound, I guess. Comes with an auxiliary cord which plugs into these ports up here, as I was saying. I prefer to, so right now here's the AM/FM radio. I will say right now, AM/FM radio, that's huge. The Bose systems do not come with anything like that, and let's face it, your iPod's great and everything, and it has lots of music usually, but with this being able to do AM/FM radio, that's huge to me. That was huge. I mean, you know, some other systems out there offer it, but Bose didn't, and I wanted something with really good sound, and this does just that. So this is on 18 right now. I don't know if you can hear me still, but sounds really good, and it's in a corner. So this is just a little jazz station. The other thing I will say is it's sitting in a corner right now, and I have to say that if you put this in a room, it will definitely fill the sound, but if you put it in a corner where that little woofer, the sub can kind of produce that sound a little better. It really opens it up, and it really makes it come alive. But as I was saying with the AM/FM radio, Bose didn't offer that, and I wanted something with good sound, which you just heard, and it sounds very good. I think the volume goes up to, I don't know, let's see. I think it goes up to, I had it at 18. It goes up to 40, so that's full volume. And I don't think I've gotten it ever up to 30, because it just sounds that good without even being that high. So I'm going to back this down again. Now I have my iPod here just to show an example of the iPod dock here. So again, I'm not knocking the Bose. I just am simply saying that I looked at the Bose while I was interested in this, and it was just way too much. And I just, for what I paid for this, it was just well worth the price. It was well worth it. Sorry for the glare back here, by the way. Right now it's plugged into the wall. This thing does take I believe it's 6 or 8 D batteries. I apologize, I can't remember offhand here. But it says 30 hours of playtime, and I've used it quite a bit on just the batteries, and the sound doesn't change. Everything works great still. There's the power cord, and then of course underneath here is the is where you put in for your batteries underneath here. Anyway, so the sound's not affected, anything like that. It does charge your iPod while it's plugged in, so that is really cool. Running off just the battery power off of the battery power on the unit, the 8D batteries. It doesn't charge it, so not a big deal. But so here's the iPod. It does come with a really cool remote. I really haven't had any issues with it. It's pretty cool. This remote goes up top here, and I really like that because it keeps it all together. It keeps it, you know, simple. So on here you can change the source, your power, your volume up and down. You can change possibly, I think, the stations. I don't ever mess with it on the stations, but you can change your iPod songs. You can change your EQ on here, play and stop, and these are all programs for your AM FM. So you can program 4 stations, which is pretty cool. So right now, here's the iPod. I'll just show you. I'm going to press play. It's on iPod. This is Talib Kweli for you out there that know it. If not, sorry if it's not your type of music. But so right now it's on 12. Check it out. I got a question. Yeah. But this thing really does sound good. I'm gonna turn it up to about 20. So that was 20. I will tell you real quick, and I'll wrap this up. Again, I'm really happy with this Altec Lansing. Really happy. It has been a really good unit. The sound quality on it is great. I have my EQ. I'm a little picky. I like my treble to be just. I like it to be high. I like to, I like to hear drums and cymbals, and I like to hear it all come out. So for me, I have my bass at -4, and I have my treble. Oops, I apologize. I have my treble at all the way to +10. That's just me. It's just the way I like to listen to it. Whatever. That's just how I like to listen to it, but I like it. But the bass on here, I have not had any problems with it distorting. I will say this. I mean, I live in a little apartment. It's 1,200 square feet. So this will definitely fill up a room with sound, no problem. And it does it just fine. It does it very well. This box is not, it is a little bigger than a Bose, and I understand that. But overall, considering what it does, it also has the antenna for the AM FM. Considering what this thing does, I just give it, 2 thumbs up over Bose. And again, I'm not saying anything about Bose being bad. But this thing just really provides really good sound, and the fact that it offers AM FM, will charge your iPod, and offers the EQ things, which from my understanding Bose does not offer. When it comes to quality sound and a quality product, I really have to say that I've been very happy with this Altec Lansing. I forgot to mention these little handles here. It's kind of cool. You can carry it by it. I don't know the exact weight on here. I think it was several pounds with the batteries in. But you know what? Overall, it's a pretty slick unit. Here is the. This has some kind of rubber sides on it right here. It's kind of cool. Anyway, this unit has been really good to me. Obviously, it has the handle here. It's kind of cool because you can put all your stuff up here. And I usually leave one just plugged in there so it don't go nowhere, my iPod cable. And then what I'll do here sometimes is, because I have a case for my iPod, I'll just slide it in right here, or some people just lay it there if they're using the auxiliary jack. I really haven't used the auxiliary jack. I think their reason behind it is if you have friends over, if you are throwing a little party, you can have other people's or other friends' iPods sitting here with it playing music from the auxiliary here or from this this input here. So anyway, this gives a little review of it. It says massive sound, fierce bass. It really does sound good. Digital FM radio, again a huge plus. 7-band EQ. it says for clip-on remote. This remote does have a little thing here. I've never used it, but it does clip on, I guess, to a belt buckle or whatever you want. Connect up to 3 players. Again, very cool. Some of these other iPod stations, or docking stations, don't do that. So, and the biggest thing for me was I wanted sound. I wanted this thing to sound badass, and it does. So I apologize if the reception's not very good, and I'll conclude it with I'm very happy with my Altec Lansing. This is an imt800 that allows you to dock your iPod, and the sound quality really is pretty phenomenal considering what it is, the size of it, etc. But I'm very happy with this purchase, and I hope this review helps, and I hope you guys pick yourself up an Altec Lansing imt800. I'm not sure how good the audio quality will be, but I hope it's alright. I know this is just a digital camera. So anyway, enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the review. Thanks.